cheers. Come on. Awesome. Wow. Fantastic. Wow. How many of you are excited, man? What a weekend. What a weekend. Wow. What a phenomenal talks. Congratulations on being here. How many of you really feel glad that you are here, right? Okay. So I connected with you. So can you promise me that you will come to the beach of the world as a Diamond Club? Sure? All right. Okay. Have a seat. Wow. My name is Ganesh Shenoy, and I'm super excited, guys. I'm so blessed to be in the Amway business. And what can I say? My life has completely changed for good because of this business. In the next 35 minutes or so, I'm just going to share with you my story. Because everybody did their training. You know, how much can you... It's not just the business of mechanics, it's the business of the heart. Because once you are sold out here, you are going to figure out a way how to do it. Am I right? Okay? Yeah, you will have to make some adjustments, work hard, learn some techniques and things like that. But what's the big deal? You will learn techniques at your job. You will work hard at your job. Why not work hard in this business? Right? So that's not a big deal. But if you are really sold out, you're going to make it. Look at all these heroes. You know what? Double diamond. Okay, double diamond. 15 years in the business and they're double diamond. The way they spoke, the way they connected, phenomenal. You know, Perisami, EDC, my goodness. You know, building in Malaysia and coming here and building it here, overcoming challenges. You are going to have your story. Okay, but don't give up. Promises, you don't give up, right? We are not going to give up on you. You don't give up on us. Because it is worth it, all right? And you know what? When I got started, I was 24-year-old. I was out of school. I had no idea. My roommate came and showed me the plan. Okay? He said, Ganesh, I know somebody who makes a lot of money in Amway business. You got to come and check it out. I was open-minded. I am the most easiest prospect. Okay? I was open-minded. I said, come on, show me. Okay? And he did not show me because he himself was new. So he wanted his uplines to come. So after a couple of days, he comes with his upline and his upline. So 4 people enter my house. My roommate, his upline and his upline. And we have a small table. I sit here, they corner me on all 4 sides so that I don't run away. Okay? And they show the plan. My roommate is here. His upline is showing me the plan. And his hand is shaking. And he's not looking at me. He's looking at the paper and shaking his hand. And I thought that he's a very busy guy and he has to finish it off fast and he has to go somewhere else. I did not know that he was nervous. So I was like respectful of him. Man, this guy is a serious businessman. I better listen to him because he's really shaking because he wants to go out, you know. And all I understood was 4% ongoing income. That's it. I said, Anup, get me registered. They were all shocked. Okay, because that was his first plan. I was an experimental dummy. Okay, it was his first plan. That's why he was very nervous. And guess what? I got started. They did not have a kit. They didn't have a kit. I said, get me a kit, man. If not, I'll get started with somebody else. So after a couple of days, they got me a kit. I got started in the business. And for me, this business initially was like people, sponsoring people. Right? Some of you new here, you are thinking, man, catch this guy, catch that guy, catch this guy. That's how it was. It was like a kabaddi match. Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. That's how Amway was for me initially. Okay? And I thought, man, this is all about sponsoring people. What's a big deal? Okay? I'm going to overtake everybody. I'm going to overtake Racha, Kantigala, Bill Britt. Who's Bill Britt? Okay, I'm going to overtake Bill Britt. That's what people think, right? Initially when they get started. Okay, I was like that. And within first 7 days, I sponsored 7 people in my width. Okay? Within first 7 days, I did not have any problem in sponsoring. I went to people's house, showed the plan, and got them registered. If they had any questions, I used to, make them feel sorry for me. Man, please get started, man. I am a student. Don't make me run around. Please get started. And if they were showing more attitude, I said, man, get started, man. Okay? I got sponsored a lot of people, but I didn't know what to do with them. They came in and went out. They came at 80 miles per hour, went out at 120 miles per hour. Okay, we used to have a celebration and a welcome party and a send-off party on the same day. Morning was the welcome party of the new IBOs, evening was the send-off party, return of the application. Okay, by the end of the month, I owed PV to Amway Corporation. Okay, I was supposed to send a PV check back to the company, because, or return kits, all right? But that's how it was, until I attended a similar conference like this. Okay, first conference, I made excuses. My upline said, Ganesh, you got to attend a conference. I said, why? You will get fired up. I said, I'm already fired up. How can you get fired up, more fired up than what you are? He said, no man, it is awesome. You got to attend. How many of you realized you will learn 3 words in Amway business, even if you don't go diamond? Okay, one word is awesome. I never knew what was awesome before. Before Amway, awesome, I have never heard of that word. Okay, and once I come to know awesome, then I got confused. Instead of awesome, I said, when my upline said, how was the plan? I said, awful. Okay, actually awful is the opposite of awesome, right? Awful is bad. Okay, my upline correct, no, awesome, not awful. Okay, so I was confused with that word. Second one is diamond. Okay, we used to call each other, hey, diamond, how are you, diamond? Okay, and third word is fired up. Who is fired up? Okay, so these 3 words I learned the first couple of weeks in the business, all right? And first function I never went. I sent all my downlines. I felt my downlines needed the motivation more than I needed. So how many of you feel that way sometimes, right? Man, my downlines need to move on a little bit more. We always forget about ourselves. And I sent all my downlines to the function. They came back and they were like Superman. They used to look at me with an ugly face like this, even though I was upline, because they felt that my upline did not go to function, I went, okay? And downlines were kind of feeling good about that they went to the function, and they were taunting me, I said, I am not going to let this happen anymore. Next function, I am going to be there. So I went next function, okay, to Greensboro, North Carolina, 13 hours, one way, drove the car, okay, and went to the function. Friday was the function. I didn't go Friday. I was driving down. Saturday morning, I went there inside the Colosseum. My upline, Raj and Sangeeta Shah, I was the 4th leg in that organization for them. And I did not have any nice shirt. I was just wearing a t-shirt, jeans pant. So Raj gave me his shirt which he wore on Friday to the function. His white shirt which he wore on Friday, his tie which he wore on Friday, he gave me so that I could enter the Colosseum. I felt, man, this is a good business. They don't only help you make money, they give you shirt and tie. So that's a good function, All right? And I went inside, a lot of speakers, lot of things. But for a new IBO, it is too much, right? Some of you are here for the first time, it is too much. You are like, man, all these things, how am I going to digest? But somewhere, one speaker will make sense to you. And that event, as a matter of fact, one of the speaker, okay, on Saturday morning was Kumar and Anjali. Okay, some of you, all of you know them, right? Okay, they are from Tamil Nadu originally. And Kumar was a speaker, and he said a statement that I used to make $95 per hour in my consulting job as a software engineer. And through the Amway business, I replaced that income and I went full time. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. That one statement changed my entire life. Why? Because I figured out if this business is good enough for him, he was like my age, okay? He was very good, he was smart, he was ambitious. I felt that I was something similar to that. He was from middle class family, I was from middle class family. I said to myself, I don't know if I know how to build Amway, but he knows, he has seen how to build Amway, so he's feeling that way. So if he can do it, I can do it too. And I went back home as a changed IBO. That time, after that function, the business went from the head to the heart. Until the business is in the head, it is not going to work. It is going to actually work only to a certain degree. You can only sponsor a few people, but you are not going to sponsor a whole lot of people if the business is in the head. But sooner or later, it has to come to your heart. Like your family, your father, mother, okay, when they need something, do you make calculation from the head? No. You make calculation from the heart. You don't make calculation from the heart. Even though you don't have money, if your father, mother, somebody asks you something, you will go out of the way to do things. Why? They're in your heart. They are not just your some people, they are your family member. Same way for me, Amway business, after I went to Greensboro, North Carolina, was no longer the business of Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel. It was the business of Ganesh Shenoy. Okay? Amway was my business. It was not their business. I was the business owner of this. If I were to go diamond, I had to go diamond. If I did not go diamond, I could not look at somebody else. I cannot look at Amway. Amway has proved it. They don't have to prove it anymore. In India, they are going to be $2-3 billion, period. Until recently, just a couple of years back, we used to talk about Amway India hitting 1,000 crores. Some of these leaders have spoken about that on the stage. But today, Amway India is more than 2,500 crores. Just right in front of you, you can see the wave going past you. And it is going to pass through 5,000 crores and 10,000 crores. So, nobody has to prove you or me if Amway is going to work in India. It is going to work, period. Done deal. If we, from all the way from America, leaving our American business, come here to come show the plan, do these seminars and things like that, you got to tell, that is an indirect answer for you. Today, Kumar is in Delhi doing the seminar. There is an indirect answer for you. That, hey man, if all these guys are doing it, they are seeing something which I have not seen in the business. It's like this. You know what? Most of you have a mobile phone. You give that mobile phone in the hands of a small child, 3-year-old. What is a 3-year-old going to do? It is going to hold the phone and put it in the mouth. And it is going to salivate on the phone. It will push some buttons. That child doesn't know if this phone is capable of making an international call or logging on to internet and things like that. Why? Because for it, it is an object. But the same phone in the hands of a matured adult can change the life of that family by making the phone calls to the clients, the business people and things like that. Same phone. Same way, Amway in the hands of an educated IBO can change not just his family, can change the families around him. But Amway in the hands of an uneducated IBO is like a child having a cell phone. It is going to do no good. It's going to do no good. So you know what? When I came back from my first conference, I started learning. I started understanding the principles of success. I saw Bill Britt on the stage. He's one of my favorite speakers. Today I'm sure he is from top above. He's looking at Chennai. I guarantee you that. Because you guys have paid the price, coming from Coimbatore, coming from so many different places, putting 900 rupees. Some of you moms, you put your kids back to your neighbors or somebody like that, and you come here. You're not fooling around in this business. You're a serious business owner. Like us, we are serious business owners. Okay? And God cannot deny us. God cannot deny an IBO. If you stay consistent, you will be able to do it. You know what? When you are walking on a train track, you will see a train. If you're continuously walking on a train track, you will see a train. Same way. Some people will see it early, some people will see it late. In my case, to go silver, it took me 4 years. 4 years to go silver, 21%, 4 years. Okay? By the time I finished platinum, it was 5 years to go platinum. It was most torturous. You know why? I did not understand the business. As I told you, I was thinking business is about people. Let's put people. That's what I used to think. It's much more than that. It's not people. It's leadership. It's person sitting in your chair. It's not person sitting next to you. It's person sitting in your chair. This business will not see boundaries, color, creed, your annual salary, where you come from, how you speak, it doesn't matter. If you have the dream in the heart, if you have the smartness to work, if you have the work ethic to back that dream, you're going to make it. It's a 3-number lock. Head, mind, and the work ethic. If you have 3 things in place, you're going to climb up the ladder. There is no doubt about it, period. I have seen many people do it. That's why in this business, there are people who are blind who are gone crown ambassador. Blind. Don't tell me that you have a challenge bigger than something like that. They can't even see. They cannot even see the world, but they have gone crown ambassador. There are people who are on wheelchair, gone Ruby. In Mangalore area, there is one IBO, Ruby, in a wheelchair. Some of you probably know some people here in this room. Congratulations. Don't feel sorry for you if you are going through that. You know why? You are victorious. You are going to make it big. When you go to Diamond Club, it is going to be awesome. Okay, it is going to be awesome. So you know what, guys? From that time, I started educating myself. I attended the events. I went to the open meeting not as a liability. I went to the open meeting with a smile. For me, in my mind, that open meeting was no longer BWW open meeting. That open meeting was my open meeting. I was going to run it. I took charge. I went there not as a guest or a visitor. There are some IBOs who go to the open meeting like a visiting IBO, visiting faculty. I went to take charge. When I went to the door, I shook hand with the guy at the guy. I shook hand with the platinum. Hi, how you doing? My name is Ganesh. I made my presence felt. When I went to these seminars, I did not just sit in my chair. I shook hand with other people. I made my presence felt. Because I had to make them know that I am somebody called Ganesh Shenoy is coming. Same thing for you. You paid 900 rupees to enter this room. Make 9 lakh rupees worth of information, heart, mind, everything back. Why? Because that is what is going to be the feeling. This is a business of feeling. People become cricket players not because they see cricket on television. People become cricket players because they see cricket live. Same way here. This is an event it is a feeling. We can put this talk on a CD. Do you know that? And you can listen in the CD. But it is not the same feeling. The environment which we have here is even though maybe AC is not as good as it should be, it doesn't matter. But the environment cannot be replaced. The feeling cannot be replaced. So I started plugging into the events. I started understanding width, depth. Okay, I started building legs. I remember, okay, I went 21%, 7500 PV. I built it all wrong. I just kind of motivated people and somehow we went to 21%. I fell back to 9%. From 21%, I fell back to 9%. 21% was 7500 PV. 9% is 1000 PV. So, month of, I think, April, I am 10,000 PV. Month of May, I am 1,000 PV. My business went backward. I was not panicking at all. You know why? Because I knew why it went backward. Many people, when business go backward, they think now Amway is a problem. No, it's the way you have built the Amway business is a problem. Am I making sense to you? Now, looking back, that was a blessing in disguise. Because from 9%, it took me almost 2 years to go back to 21% the right way. With the right numbers, standing order, number of people showing the plan, number of leaders, firewalls, all those things which were discussed today, I built it right. Okay? I went silver first time in 2 years. Went back to 9%, from 9%, once again went back to platinum qualification, 1.5 more years. So totally 4 years, I rebuilt it. Went back and rebuilt it. And in that 1.5 years, I never felt bad for myself. I never felt like a silver who has fallen back. I always felt I am a diamond, but my business has to yet to catch up. I'm going to figure it out how to do it. And if somebody else has done it, I'm going to do it. Okay? There is nothing which is only one person can do it. There are a lot of people can do it. Right? Mount Everest was climbed by those 2 guys, okay? Edmund Hillary, right? And right now, how many people have climbed? So many people have climbed. Same thing. So many people have gone diamond in India, EDC, double, crown, all these things. Why not you? Okay, right? So same thing here. So I went back to platinum. Okay, I remember 1998, I requalified platinum. Okay, every single month we used to register 45, 50 people cooking business. As a matter of fact, in America, there was a Achieve magazine which used to show people who are high performers. And top 25 platinums in the entire country, in entire America, every quarter, they used to publish it. And I remember my business was in top 25 for 1.5 years because I was building it big. Okay, don't have to clap. Okay, hold on, you're wasting my time. So what happened is that from platinum all the way to Q12, same year, all the way to Ruby. As a matter of fact, our business was cooking so much that I didn't even know that I was a Ruby until a certificate came in the mail. Because I was so busy building the business. I went Q12. Okay, I was at the age of 27, Q12 IBO. Making a good money in job. I was a recruiting manager. I used to recruit for Ford, GM and Chrysler. I used to recruit engineers. Okay, evening time, I was building Amway business. Morning time, I used to give jobs to engineers. Evening time, I used to give future to the engineers. All right? Morning time, I was like an ordinary man. All right? Evening time, I was man with a suit and going out. I used to come back at 10, 11 o'clock in the night. Okay, sometimes 12 o'clock in the night. Weekends, I used to go 4, 5 hours, putting products in the car, tools in the car, and building a long distance business. Okay, and that's what I used to do. And guess what? Same year, I went to Sapphire. So I went Q12, Ruby, and Sapphire the same year. Okay? And year after, I was an Emerald IBO. Year after. It was natural. My biggest struggle in this business was silver. Same way, some of you, silver may not be the biggest struggle. Maybe silver you'll go easily. In my downline, Rashmi and Smita, they're EDC in qualification as of now. They're 5th month done. Next month will be the 6th month. They'll be brand new qualified EDCs. This FED. And for them, silver was 18 months. 18 months they went silver. So everybody has a different struggle. So don't compare your victories with somebody else's struggle. Also, you don't compare your struggles with somebody else's victories. Okay, because they're too different. So don't worry about it. If you're in the business for 10, 15 years, everybody will have an equally proportionate business. No doubt about it. Okay? So any business to put together, to generate 2-3 lakh rupees per month, it will take a foundation of 10 years. So don't judge Amway too soon. Don't judge, oh man, I joined Amway should give me something back right away. Don't be like that. Don't be, because average people outside do not have that mindset to understand how to build a business, how to become an entrepreneur. That is not there. That's why some people in this business, they get started and they take a longer time to go platinum, not because of Amway, because the foundation of building business is not there. Because the culture at home, the thought process is all about being employed. So it takes a little bit longer time for you to understand how to build a business. So it's okay, stay patient. Okay, stay patient with people, be impatient with yourself. Okay, be calm from the outside, but be fighting hard from the inside to build it. Emerald was a turning point. Anybody, you can see some of the emeralds, founder emeralds here in the room. Man, they are cooking. They're having a smile on the face as this event is going on. You know why? They can see their lifestyle. I was an emerald. I remember that. Okay? And I was making money. I was living on Amway income. My job income was always going to the bank. I was never touching my job income. I was living on my Amway income for 1 year. Okay? In my job, my boss used to give me a little bit hard time. Okay? I loved my work. I never hated my work. Okay? I loved recruiting. But I did not want to work for somebody else who's really poking and who's really hurting you all the time. So my boss was a little tough. And he used to give me hard time. And I remember when I was an Emerald, Ruby and Emerald, I bought a Mercedes Benz. And he had a Ford. And when I used to come to the office, I used to go around the parking lot to see where he parked his Ford. And park next to his Ford. Okay, and my Mercedes was cash paid. I was 27 years of age. I was debt free. I had nothing, no obligation. I had a Mercedes Benz at the age of 27. Okay, I bought it pre-owned from my Amway business. Okay, and that's when I small steps of lifestyle. Not a big thing, but small steps of lifestyle. All right, and that was an Emerald. And when I went Emerald, I saw my team feeling the pull. All these guys feeling the pull. Man, we need to move on. Ganesh is moving on, I need to move on. And guess what? They started qualifying. And from Emerald, exactly 3 years, I was a Diamond IBO. 3 years from my Emerald, I was a Diamond IBO. Okay? You know, went Diamond and Founder Diamond, same time. I was not even planning for Founder Diamond. But I went Diamond and I said, man, this is coming up so smooth. There is no much of a pressure in the group because there is so much momentum, so much leaders. So why not continue 6 more months? I asked my upline, Raj, you know what? Our business is fully capable of qualifying 12 months in the first year. Why not do it? And he said, yes, absolutely, go for it. And we went Founder Diamond the same year, guys. It can be done. 3 years, okay? And from Emerald to Diamond, I was retired. My 4th leg over, I was a free man. Last day at work, oh wow. Last day at work is special. I went to work, all right? And I knew that I was resigning. And I went to my office and I called my boss. Boss, I sent him an email. I am quitting. Okay, I'm quitting my job. And he called me. Ganesh, you're quitting? I said, yes. And he said, why don't you come to my office? I said, why don't you come to my office? All right. And, he came to my office. By the time I had my feet on the table, I put my feet on the table. Okay. And he came, entered the room. He knew that I was giving him a hard time because we had kind of unsaid war going on between, right? Okay. And I said, I'm quitting. And he had no other choice. He said, good luck. Are you sure? I said, absolutely sure. Okay, absolutely sure. You don't have to worry about that, okay? I know what I'm doing. Because he was thinking that I'm going to quit and then after a couple of months I'm going to get back, okay? It ain't going to happen, right? And I quit. And that was the last day, okay? At the age of 30, I was a free man. As a matter of fact, same year, my dad in Mangalore retired from his traditional business. Okay, my dad retired in 2000 from his traditional business and I retired in America, okay, from my job. Same year. Look at the business, right? Crazy. Sometimes it's crazy, right? Okay, it is. All right, and diamond was like awesome. But I did not go diamond to sit home lazy. Many people think, man, diamonds are lucky people. Oh, they will sit home, they will get up at 11 o'clock. Not really. I get up at 7:30 every day. 7:30 every day. You saw me doing taekwondo. I practice taekwondo every other day. Because why? I want to be physically fit. All right? Hobbies, whatever you want to. Maybe you want to play, you want to walk, you want to do something, you want to... those are the choices. Diamond is not laziness. Diamond is a responsibility. Am I making sense to you? Because in this business, after you make 2-3 lakh per month or something like that, it's not about you anymore. Making 10 lakh is not going to make you happy. Making 20 lakh is not going to make you happy. Bill Britt has 48 cars. Bill Britt has 48 cars. Even some of the car dealerships don't have 48 cars. Okay? Bill Britt has 3 planes. Peggy Britt has 3 planes. 1 helicopter. Okay? 2-3 boats. 8 homes. Do you think he has it for himself? No. Because you can only drive 1 car at a time. You can only live in 1 house at a time. It is not for them. It is actually for all of us to know that it is a working model. So that our dreams can be built. Am I right? Okay? So don't think that when we talk about dream, when we talk about lifestyle, we put these videos, don't come in a negative way that they are trying to brag or they are trying to show off. No, actually. Because why? We are least bothered about it. Am I making sense to you? But that's the only way we can show it to people who's a new person here that there is something like this available for him or her in this business. Am I right? Okay? So you got to understand that. And diamond is awesome. Diamond, number 1 lifestyle in the world. Diamond is the number 1 lifestyle in the world. Okay, I went diamond, qualified diamond every single month. Okay, by the first couple of hours in a month, we qualify all the legs. Right, first couple of hours in the month. Okay, all the legs. I went diamond, cooking business. Every single day I was out there doing what it takes. And guess what? Within 3 years, executive diamond. I remember coming to India, doing home plans. I used to I've done home plans in Chennai, I've done home plans in Bangalore. As a matter of fact, I'm a Safar in India right now. Safar in India. We have all 6 legs in India above 15% right now. Some of our guys who are part of our diamond ship in India are sitting in the room right now. I'm so proud of them. Okay, why? Because they're paying the price along with all of us. And it is a fun journey. Okay, I remember in Bangalore I used to do home plans and I used to talk about in the home plan I used to talk about planes. Man, we will have planes and things like that. Okay, that time a lot of our downlines probably thought, man, Ganesh is just talking, right? Sometimes you feel that way. Okay, and guess what? After executive diamond is truly top 10% in the world because you are all set. Your business is all set. If you see some of the executive diamonds, where we go for executive diamond club, you can see their lifestyle is phenomenal. They're not even worried about qualifying and things like that. They're kind of default qualification, right? Okay, like in your phone there is a default setting. Same way, their business is on default qualification because they built a huge business. So they really can do a lot more stuff, and I could see that executive diamond. And it was a totally different thing, guys. Executive Diamond. It allowed me to think beyond myself. Executive Diamond made me think about other people. Right now, because of my business, because of the business which we built, you know what? So many people could retire. Today you are fighting for your 50,000 rupees through Amway. That's fine. You'll fight for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You'll go Q12 and beyond. You'll go Emerald and Diamond. After that, your mind is going to change. You're going to think, man, this couple who I have, this couple in my team, Warren, man, I can't let him be just a silver or a platinum. I want to get him into the Emerald Club. I want to make him come towards the Diamond Club. You'll feel that way. It is not going to be you anymore. It is going to be your team. It's going to be different. All these leaders here, okay, Paul, do you think they are here to take, talking about their triple diamond? No, they are here for you. They are here to give you hope because they want you to be in their club. Okay, evidence of Amway doesn't mean that few people change the pin. Evidence of Amway is a lot of people go diamond. Am I right? Okay, and that's what is going to happen. And Executive Diamond was awesome. As a matter of fact, from Executive Diamond to Double Diamond was 3 years. Every 3 years, because the foundation was put. Today, we have a foundation for even a beyond crown ambassadorship business, all right? But Executive Diamond was done 2010, okay, December. I had no idea that my business had already qualified Double Diamond that month, October and November. And December, I somehow checked the GBS link and I see 12 legs are qualified. Okay, and I call Amway Corporation and say, hey, what's happening? And they said, yes, you are in qualification. I had finished 2 months of Double Diamond qualification. Only after the second month was done, I realized that I was in qualification. Then all I had to finish is 4 more months. And that is when the Double Diamond happened. As a matter of fact, Double Diamond is, man, mind-blowing. In America, as a Double Diamond for you, the Amway Corporation sends a private jet. It's a $50 million Gulfstream G450 jet to your home airport. From that home airport, it'll take you and your family anywhere, okay, for 1 week and, for a vacation and then come back to Ada, Michigan. And that happened, okay? And they will also have a exclusive stamp with your picture. They'll print stamps with your picture. So some of your friends, relatives, and who are saying no to you right now, keep them in mind because you can put your stamp and send them a card saying that, hey man, it can be done. I'm still counting on you. Don't give up. I'm here with you. We all together can make it happen. Don't be arrogant, right? When you have built a big business and your friends have not done it, don't be arrogant with them. Don't laugh at them. Encourage them to come, right? They're good people. Just because somebody is not in Amway doesn't mean that they're bad people. They're good people, but they're not understood it, right? Right? If somebody who is blind steps on your feet, will you shout at him? No. He is blind. You will actually feel sorry for him. Same way, when somebody right now doesn't understand the business, I don't get upset at them. I feel sorry for them. You know why? Because I see the potential in them, but they are unable to see the potential in themselves. Am I right? Okay? So, Double Diamond is awesome, guys. I'm telling you. It's a dream lifestyle. You saw the boat. It's right in the backyard. As a matter of fact, evening time, Ayush and Aditya come at 3:30 and 4:30. And 4:30, okay, in the summertime, especially right now, the boat is on. 4:30 in the evening, we make tea in the boat and we are going on a spin, man. And the tube is attached to it. Aditya stays in the tube. We all have fun. Hindi music playing, Nayagan playing, okay? And it is awesome, okay? Life at your own terms. That doesn't mean that we are lazy, once again, okay? Evening time, I still go to the meetings. I do the meetings. Not because I need to be there, because it is fun to be there. The business is going to run with or without me. 99% of the business is on autopilot. We have a business in United Kingdom, Ruby business. As a matter of fact, qualifying Sapphire. We have a huge team in Australia. We are big business in Australia. We have a huge team in Vietnam. So many countries. Business is growing. Okay, but I'm still engaged in the business because I want to stay mentally pure. I don't want, as my business goes forward, I don't want my mindset to go backward. Am I right? Okay, I want my mindset to go along with the business in the forward direction. It's an awesome lifestyle. Okay, don't give up. don't judge Amway based on first 5 to 10 years of Amway business. Don't judge Amway based on first 5 to 10 years. Because first 5 to 10 years are foundation work. You look at all these buildings in Chennai coming up, some big talking so yucky, it's so looking dirty. Concrete rods and all dark things falling on the things. It's not really looking good. Okay, but after that is done, when the glasses come out, the paint comes up, guess what happens? It will start looking good. Beautiful buildings, right? You look at all these Dubai and all these places, big buildings. First 5 years in the business, you are actually doing the foundation, dirty work. You're showing the plan. You're coming here. Now after this, you have to go to the train station to catch a train. Okay? And go in a bus. Some of your downline said they will come. They did not come. It's a dirty work. Don't judge it right now. It's the nature of the business. That's how it is going to be in the first few years. We all went through it. Today we come to the function in style, but there was a time when we came to the function just like you. Am I making sense to you? All right? Today all these diamonds come, enter at the back door because why? They have enough layers of leaders. But you are not like that. You are actually fighting the fight to come inside. You are encouraging your people to come inside. That's the nature of the business. I remember doing that. I remember one of the functions, okay, buying 25 tickets from my upline. And 17 people no-showed me. 17 I had to return it. I stood outside and returned 17 tickets out of 25. Okay, it was gut-wrenching. It was feeling uncomfortable. But I told myself, man, these 17 people are not going to destroy my dream. They can destroy their dream, but they're not going to destroy my dream. My dream is bigger than those 17 people. Okay, so you have to understand that. Those are the phases. See, understand, dream, struggle, victory. It's always the case. Dream, struggle, and the victory. It's never victory before struggle. There is no lucky IBO. Somebody might say, oh man, look at that guy. He did not work anything and he got one big leg. It is not a blessing. It's a curse when you have a big leg without doing anything. You know why? You don't have that big leg with you. It is with Amway. Okay? You might have it, but hopefully you'll make the best use of it by plugging into the system. But understand, you can be lucky with one leg, but you cannot be lucky with 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. Okay? You have to fight it out. So don't think that, man, I want it easy in Amway. No, tell yourself, I'm ready for anything. Bring it on. Any problems, bring it on. I'm ready for anything. That's one thing I learned from Bill Britt. Bill Britt always said, I'm going to be done in next 5 minutes. Bill Britt said, this is you. This is your 3-pound brain. This is your mouth. Okay? These are your situations. Job, family, okay? Your Amway business, your lifestyle, your health, all these things are here. This is your mouth. This is simply powerful. I talk about this all the time because this changed my life. Mechanics is not a big deal. Mechanics you can always learn from the CD. But if you can get this, man, you got it. It's especially coming from middle class background, we are not trained like this. When I heard Bill Britt, I felt uncomfortable. Man, what is this guy talking about? But it is so true. You know what? Most people, this is the ear. In between your ear is a powerful entity called your mouth. Most people use the mouth to only feed, not to speak out. Okay? They only use the mouth to build asset down. But if you can use the mouth to build the asset up, you got this business. You have a tiger by the tail. Okay? So, all these things are going to be dynamic. Your job is going to change. Pressure at job. Some situation at job. Demanding job. Fired. Laid off. Your family. Your wife supporting. Husband supporting. Children getting sick. It is dynamic. Same way with Amway business. Maybe one guy quit. Or something like that happened. Somebody returned the product. Somebody said it doesn't work. That is changing. But you don't let anything of this affect your brain. You know why? Because this mouth is conditioning the brain. Use the mouth to program your brain. Don't let the circumstances program the brain. I never let my situations or my life or anything program my brain. I always let my mouth program my brain. Because why? Mouth could always pick up good things. Okay? That's why we say, your mouth speaks because of the abundance in the heart. What is in abundance comes out. If you have too much food, what happens? You vomit. Why? There is too much food. You vomit, you throw up. Same way, when too many negative things are in your heart, negative words come out. If too much positive is in your heart, positive words come out. So you know what? I learned this. Bill Britt is a master of it. The reason why Bill Britt is a multi number 2 network marketing IBO in the whole world. Okay? If he is telling it, man, we all have to really understand this. So if you can understand this, guys, I'm telling you, sky's the limit. And today, I always tell my people, dream big, but focus small. Find out what your problem in the business. You sponsoring is a problem, speak right. Sponsoring is a piece of cake. Everybody whom I come across gets started in the business. Sponsoring, I have a magnetic personality. Every time I walk into the room, people want to know what I do. Use the words to eliminate that problem of sponsoring. If you have a problem of building a network, you are good in sponsoring, but you don't know how to build a team, use that power of spoken words to eliminate that problem. I use step by step. I conquered myself. In this business, you don't conquer Amway. You don't conquer team. You only conquer yourself. Am I making sense to you? Okay. How many of you are ready? How many of you can tell yourself? Tell your neighbor right now. You can count on me. I'm going to be a platinum IBO. Tell your neighbor right now. Tell your neighbor. Okay. First thing, you paid 900 rupees. At least talk to your neighbor right now. Right? Okay. You can do it. Absolutely. This is a working model, guys. If we all can do it, you can absolutely do it. Okay. Come on the beach of the world and enjoy with us. We are counting on you. It's going to happen right here. This room, if one person decides to go diamond in the next 5 years, this function was absolutely worth it. One person, that's it. And I know it is not hierarchical. This is not hierarchical. Oh, emeralds have to go diamond first. Q12s have to go diamond. No. Anybody sitting here in the room, 6%, 9%, some silent warrior or some girl sitting in the room right now, absorbing everything, that might be the one who will be going diamond right now next year. Okay, it is not hierarchical. If it was hierarchical, then this is not how the business would have outcome in India. There are so many people who got started in India in 1998, but they're no longer in the business. They are once again prospects for you. Okay? So it is going to change. So it's not hierarchical. Okay? So your upline's responsibility was to sponsor you. It's not his responsibility to take you diamond. It is your responsibility to go diamond. Okay? So if we can do it, you can do it. Come on, join us on the beach of the With. We love you, Chennai!